Hello, Tuna Twin fam gang, Tuna Nation, whatever unofficial name I should start calling y'all. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Comment down below if there's a name y'all have in mind. What are y'all to me? I don't know, maybe I'll use it if you comment it, who knows. Today we're doing another monthly haul video, and yeah, I was at the first of the month, I wasn't thinking I'd have enough stuff to be able to make a video because I had like 2 or 3 CDs, maybe a movie. It's like, you know what, there's no way I'll get enough for the video to be fun enough, but it turns out I got some stuff, a lot of stuff, and I'm very grateful that I am fortunate enough to get all this stuff because it's actually crazy. I think it's mainly from coupons and stuff and thrifting, so I mean, it's all cheap, but still, it's crazy that I can get this much stuff in 1 month. Yeah, without further ado, let's show off some stuff. I'll show real quick and then I'll go into further depth with the flip around angle. This is just a little intro. I think I got, like 10 CDs maybe? I don't know, I got a lot of CDs this month. 3 DVDs with a game, we'll get into that later. 1 book, graphic novel, Amazing Early Gumball. I'm excited to read that. 2 records, I'll show off later. And what is this? 5 Blu-ray discs, which are pretty freaking cool. I think that's all I got this month, which that doesn't mean anything. I don't know why I'm saying all I got. I got a lot of stuff. I'm just making sure that's everything. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. I also got a cassette tape, even though I don't have a player, which I think I've talked about that in a video before, but I think cassette tapes are cool. I got Billy Joel, 52nd Street. I think cassette tapes are very cool. They're very, like, charming, but I don't have a player. They're still cool to look at, so I got that too, which I'm not gonna show it any further in the video, because, you know, it's Billy Joel, and that's about it to it, because I don't have a player. Okay, without further ado, let me do a flipperoo. Ooh, bars. And I'll show y'all in depth this stuff.
Sick transition in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, we turned the flash on. Okay, whatever. Okay, what should I start with? Let's see here. I guess I'll do the one I have only one thing of, which is the Amazing World of Gumball, like little mini special graphic novel, I guess. Like, I don't even know the history of this. If anybody's a big Gumball fan, let me know. I just picked it up because it was like $2 at a thrift store, and I think it's very cutesy. Because look, it's got like, as Gumball tends to do, it's got like changing art styles throughout each strip, or like, not strip, I guess they're not strips, but I'm not sure if it's one storyline. I haven't read into it yet, but I think it's pretty cool, and I will be reading it. It's exciting. I think it's dope. That's one of the things I got at the store. So yeah. Next thing, my big stack of old CDs, bro. Oh, where do we start? I guess I'll just start from the top. I got Nick Drake, Way to Blue, an introduction of Nick Drake, which I have every one of Nick Drake's albums, like official albums. My video cut out, I'll edit this right. The first CD I got was Way to Blue, an introduction to Nick Drake, which I thought was cool. I already have all of his albums released by, Hannibal Records. I have all of them on CD already, but I think this one's really cool. It's just got a bunch of his songs, and I think this inside was cool. I think it's a cool CD. I'll probably end up giving it to someone because I have all of these songs playable, and I think this would be a cool gift to someone who's a Nick Drake fan / music fan. But yeah, I picked it up because, shoot, it was like $2 or something, you know, how it always is. That's my excuse for everything. Black Eyed Peas, The Energy Never Dies. Bro, I can't tell you how much this album has had a grip on me recently. I think the reason it has is because I started listening to it while studying for A-Push, and let me just say, my teacher got mad at me because I was stomping my foot too hard on the ground. Because normally we have carpet in her classroom, and so I can listen to my music and like jam with my feet. I'm always stomping feet, I guess. I'm not really like batting on the table anymore like I used to, which is good. Wow, the reflection's crazy. But I was stomping my feet too loud because we changed rooms for one day, and it happened to have like a tile room. That just goes to show how freaking like electric this album is. Very, very fun. Like it's so good. Can't hype it up enough. I think y'all have all heard songs off of it, but it's definitely a great listen to fully through. Next one, Speaker Box and the Love Below by Outkast. I think this is such a cool double LP, I guess is the terminology for it. I don't want to sound like a music nerd. Actually, I kind of do. It's not that I don't want to sound like one. I don't want to sound like the Anthony Fantano type that takes it way too seriously. Like, I love music, don't get me wrong. But anyways, sorry. Great album. I picked it up. I think I'm going to give it to Justin because he likes it a lot more than I do. I personally prefer Aquemini and some of their earlier stuff, but still very cool to have. I think it's really cool as a CD. It's got, like, it's all flipped upside down and stuff, which is neat. Speaker Box Love Below, Outkast. Next one, Batman Forever soundtrack, bro. Dude, this was such a funny, silly little cool find. I love looking through movie soundtracks, and I just happened to see this one at, it was either Movie Trading Co. or Half Price Books, but I really like the Flaming Lips song off of this soundtrack. And I didn't realize there's like a lot of more cool stuff. There's Mazzy Star, Method Man. I mean, there's other ones in here that I know. I just can't think specifically. U2. Like this is a cool soundtrack. It's very 90s and a very good movie too, don't get me wrong. Jim Carrey was great. So yeah, I had to pick it up. Next CD. Parliament Funked Up, the very best, well, the very, I read that chronologically weird. I don't know why. I think that's just how my brain works. But it's just a Parliament hits CD, which I don't have any of their stuff on CD or vinyl. So I was like, you know what? I can listen to this in the car and, you know, jam out, get funky with it. And I think this is a cool looking CD. So I picked that up. Make my funk the P-funk. Anyways, Aaliyah, I believe. I think that, oh wait, yeah, it says it here. Aaliyah, funny, haha, it says it there, haha. I got corrected instantly, haha. Aaliyah, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. I mean, I know this album is really liked, and so I picked it up because my sister likes it. It'll probably stay in her collection more, but I mean, I still have it just to have it. And I thought it was funny. I think it's crazy how interesting this title Age, considering it's produced by R. Kelly. Yeah, take that how you will. I mean, I heard she was pretty young when they had some weird thing going on, but you know, picked it up for, I probably like $5, but I picked it up because it's got the let me know, that Future samples and the oh you love me when I do that song. So I think that's funny, so I got it. That's not the reason, but I think it's funny. AF, I don't even actually know because my friend just gave this to me. These, I believe, yeah, all four of these here were trades for Sonic 06. I gave my friend Jack, shout out Jack, Sonic 06, and he traded me some CDs. I've never heard of this artist / band and never listened. I think I would probably will, because I have it, I can't have it and not listen to it. And then Three Doors Down, which is pretty cool. I don't think it has Kryptonite, but still, I mean, I'll probably listen to it just because, again, I have it and I can't justify having it and not listening to it. So that was part of the collection of the trade as well. Frank Zappa, which is pretty cool. I like the Zappa that I've heard so far. I'll probably listen to this through just because I like what I've heard from him. And I know this one's pretty liked. And then Guns N' Roses, which is like, you know, peak dad rock, but still. Very dope trade, very dope guy. Shout out Jack, thank you. It adds to the collection. It'll make the wall look really big. And it'll boost my, like, I don't know, not really ego. It'll just, like, it'll make me feel better somehow. Oh. That's all the CDs. We'll go into the Blu-rays next. The Blu-ray movies. Picked this up with Blake. Same time I got Hell's Kitchen, which I'll show, but this is a half price Blake for like $2. I'm just gonna get every X-Men that I see that's cheap because, you know, I love X-Men, so couldn't pass it up. It's a movie. I wouldn't say it's one of the best X-Men movies, but, you know, picked it up. Django Unchained. Picked this up because I like Westerns, and unfortunately I don't really like Tarantino that much. I'm kind of a Tarantino hater, but his Westerns are pretty good, I guess. This movie was pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. I watched it with my sister. I mean, there's not much more to say about it. It was pretty solid. I thought it did what it was meant to do pretty well. X-Men Days of Future Past, another X-Men movie I had to pick up just cause. And I also this is like probably one of the best X-Men movies. Seconded by this one that's hiding underneath it, I think. And you know, it comes with I like this part. It comes with a cool little art book, which I think is pretty cute, pretty cool. I like this one. Okay, sorry, my video keeps cutting out. I don't know where I left off, but yeah, that's I think that's pretty cool. I like fan art, and you know, this is a good movie, so I picked it up. I love these little, I mean, they're kind of silly, not really necessary, but I like the little sleeves that come with Blu-rays. I think they're fun. Pretty much all of the ones I got came with them, except for one. Logan. I think this is such a good movie. I'm so glad I watched it recently after watching Deadpool and Wolverine, because, fun fact, I believe this came out my birthday, if not around my birthday, a while back. And I remember when it came out, and I was like, oh, that's really cool, because I liked X-Men back then. But I saw back then it was rated R, and, you know, I can't really watch rated R movies, or I couldn't back then. So I know I skipped out on that one, but going back to rewatch it or to watch it for the first time was great, phenomenal, good movie. And it comes with Logan Noir, which is, I've never actually understood how to pronounce that word, but I'm gonna say how I say it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's kind of cool. It's all black and white. Don't know how much that'll really affect the movie, but still cool. Blade Runner 2049, which, you know, people talk about this movie like there's no tomorrow. And I really liked the first Blade Runner, so I was like, you know what, I'll watch it. And I was not, what am I trying to say? Like, I think I have a lot of thoughts running in my head about what to say about this movie, and I accidentally merged two different sentences. What I was trying to say is I really liked this movie. I thought it was just as good as Blade Runner, what is it, 82, when, I don't know, whenever the first one came out. I'll just call it Blade Runner. I thought it extended upon it very well and was darn near better. I mean, they both had different elements that were explored well, and I'll have to rewatch to see which one I like more, but might be this one so far. Because the first movie had a little bit of weird stuff going on with it. It was a little funky. But I do love how it looked, and I loved the soundtrack. So I kind of have a bias. I love old sci-fis, and I thought this
did everything the first one did and did good. It extended very well. Oh boy, where do I even get started? Oh, Hell's Kitchen for the Wii, bro. I have not popped it in yet, but I'm really excited to. I think this will be a really fun just game with some friends. It looks like it only goes up to 2 players, but I think it'll be so fun to play with games or with friends, because I mean, it's just such a silly idea. And I'm wondering if it plays like Overcooked or just like one of those, you know, Papa's Pizzeria type games. Well, Papa's games, I guess is what you call it. But either way, I think this is such a silly game. I don't have 2 emotes at this moment, but I will work on that so I can play this with people, because I think this is silly and I'm excited to play it. Wait. That was sick, right, guys? Yes, Zane. Anyways, picked 2001 A Space Odyssey up at a garage sale for quite literally $1. So, I mean, people hyped this movie up, and I like sci-fi, so I was like, you know what? It's $1. I'll support this lady who's having a garage sale, and I'll watch a classic. So, yeah, I mean, that's that. There's not much more to talk about it. I'll watch it eventually. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I got Zoolander. It's such a... Where do I even begin, bro? Such a good movie. I mean, so silly. It... Honestly, rewatching it, it doesn't even age that horribly. It's still a pretty funny movie. Just, it's so stupid. Like, it's so unserious, and I think it's Ben Stiller's best. And I want to watch Zoolander 2 because I saw, what's it called? Someone's character. Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch or whatever his name is. I saw his character in the second movie, which I thought looked pretty funny. Saw clips from that on Instagram. But yeah, I picked this up, rewatched it. Very, very silly movie. Glad I picked it up. Silence of the Lambs. I got this one because I've always heard about it. People talk about it like it's the scariest movie ever. My grandma told me to never watch it and that it's an evil movie and it's cursed or something along those lines. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it was that severe, but I'm not gonna hold you. It was a good fine movie, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little overhyped. It really wasn't that scary, and there were some cool concepts in there, but I mean, I don't know. Unfortunately, maybe I'm like desensitized to this stuff because of like Wendigoon videos and whatnot, but the horror was just kind of not there for me, unfortunately. Like, it was a good story, and I think it had some cool parts with Buffalo Bill's entire thing. I think that's good writing. But I don't know. I feel like it's just it was fine. I'm talking too much. Let me show off the next thing. Sorry. Okay. We are almost at the end, I believe. The second to last thing, I believe, I got Linda Ronstadt, A Different Drum. Is it a different? No, it's just Different Drum, which I thought was pretty cool, but it's so severely damaged, which I almost think makes it look cool. Which I almost think makes it look cooler, because it's a cool looking damage. Like, this almost looks like it's meant to look like that, but it's definitely not. Either way, I listened to it recently. Very fun. Different Drum's a great song. That's why I picked this up at a thrift store. And listening to more of it, it's a pretty fun little album. I was glad I was able to get it. And last but not least, Sandy Nelson, And Then There Were Drums, which was given to me by my grandma after I performed at the talent show with everyone, which was so much fun and a great event. And I still haven't listened to this yet because I felt bad. I didn't have enough time to thank her because of all of the things going on after and talent show and me hanging out with people and having to, like, I was just a little stressed out at the time. There's a lot going on, a lot of moving elements. And so I haven't listened to it because I'm going to listen to it with her, and we're going to play Wii Bowling together because she asked, every time I come over to her house or she comes over to ours, she asks for Wii Bowling. So I'm going to play Wii Bowling with her. I think that'll be sweet, and we can listen to this while playing that. Apparently it's a drumming album, and she really likes the song And Then There Were Drums, so excited to listen to that, to be honest. I think this is really sweet, and I'm very happy that it was given to me. And I'm very grateful for all of this stuff, for real. I can't say that enough. Like, it's wild. I think that's everything for the video. Yeah. I think I'm gonna show how all of this fits into my collection and show off a little bit more of the collection because it's changed since the original video. I'm gonna go do that now. Oh, wait. Let me do a cool, sick transition. This is a little new short show off of the collection. I've got a lot of new games since I've last shown it. Here's where Hell's Kitchen fits into it. I'm gonna rearrange this stuff, but this is temporary. Actually, well, cause I have the X-Men section, but now I have a sort of small Blu-ray section because I've been building that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put all the X-Men movies here in the X-Men collection. I'll figure that out on my own time, and we'll see how that goes. But that's that. That's where that fits into stuff. And this is the CD collection. Dude, like, it's gotten huge. It was like right here, like maybe a month or two ago, which is wild to me. CDs are so cheap, that's why I keep getting them. And I have them in my car. Like, it could fill, no, that's not true actually, but it could fill a lot more than just this. Yeah, that's the stuff I got this month. Thank you much, guys, as always. For real, I very much appreciate you guys watching. And that's Tuna Man signing out. Peace.